Hello, hello, hello. It's Forte the elephant. And hello, hello, hello. It's Piano the mouse. So remember, Forte means loud, piano means quiet. And we're going to go around the world again. We're going to start with a greeting song from Ghana. Ghana is a country in Western Africa. And this is a greeting song that you would do, obviously, with another person standing across from you. So it starts out, my hands like this, Sorida. So I'm going to put my hands out to the people on either side of me. I'm going to backhand clap with the person across from me, and then I'm going to clap my own hands, okay? So every time I hear so, I go like that. Every time I hear ra, I go like that. And every time I hear da, I go like this, except in one place where that changes, okay? You guys ready? Sorida, sorida, rida, rida, sorida. Sorida, rida, rida, da, 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 rida, rida. So that one place where I go da, I put my right hand up against the right hand of the person across from me. I put my left hand up against the left hand of the person across from me, and then I do my own hands. That's the only place where the da is a little different. So now we're going to do this piano. Ready? So, rida, so, rida, 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 so, rida, so, rida, 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 da, 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 rida, rida. And now forte. So, rida, 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 so, rida. Sorida, rida, rida, da, 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 rida, rida, da, 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 rida, rida. Isn't that a wonderful way to say hello to someone? I love that. Now, of course, we have to figure out how to do that when we're not actually together. But that is great work for your brain, to get your brain doing those different hand motions with a different language, okay? But now, let's get us shaking out our bodies. Let's do some movement. Turn yourselves into a big elephant, and you're gonna be walking. And then, when the music gets quiet, you're going to turn yourself into a quiet mouse, okay? So, well, the elephants are big and loud, stomping all around. The mouse is very quiet, tiptoes without a sound. Yes, elephants are very big, stomping all around. The mice are very quiet, tiptoe without a sound. And lions make a lot of noise, they love to hunt and roar. Little birds are quiet, on silent wings they soar. Yes, the lions make a lot of noise, they love to hunt and roar. Little birds are quiet, on silent wings they soar. Well, big feet make a great big noise, stomping all around. Little feet are quiet, tiptoe without a sound. Yes, big feet make a great big noise, stomping on the ground. Little feet are quiet, tiptoe without a sound. Well, clapping hands are very loud, clapping all day. Little hands are quiet, they clap as if to say, yes, clapping hands are very loud, clapping all day. forte voice is very loud. It fills the concert hall. Piano voice is quiet. You barely hear it at all. Yes, the forte voice is very loud. Fills the concert hall. Piano voice is quiet. You barely hear it at all. So, we're going to continue practicing what is piano and what is forte. Now, it's a rainy day today. I don't know if you can hear it above my office, but it's been raining, it's been windy, we haven't had any thunder, okay? Thunder, of course, is very forte, and rain usually starts quiet and gets louder and louder and louder. And that is called, who remembers? It's that fancy word called crescendo, okay? And crescendo means exactly that. Starting quiet, getting louder. So, I don't know if you guys have ever made a rainstorm before, but we're going to do it with our bodies. And the rain starts quiet. So just start. Here comes the rain. Then do 2 fingers. Gets louder and louder. 3 fingers. Gets louder and louder. 4 fingers. 5 fingers. Usually by this time it's also going faster, and then the thunder starts. Everybody pound on your knees and then get your feet going too, and the thunder is rolling, and then it passes. There's been some lightning there too. And now we're just hearing the rain. And we're going down from 4 fingers to 3 fingers, to 2 fingers, to 1 finger. And then the rain stops. It's all quiet. But then it's going to start again. 1 finger. And then 2 fingers. And then 3 fingers. You know what's coming. You know how to do this. Get your 4 fingers out there. And then it gets loud, but it's still just raining. But then the thunder starts. And then it gets right over our head and it's really loud. And then it rolls away. It's still loud, but it's not right over our houses. And then we're back to just the rain. 4 fingers, 3 fingers, 2 fingers, 1 finger, and it stops. So we did 2 things now. We started quiet and we got loud, which is called a crescendo. And then we started loud and we got quiet, which is called a decrescendo or a diminuendo, either way. Now, a decrescendo is exactly the opposite of a crescendo. So, I'm going to erase our piano and our forte so you just see the direction, okay? So that is when it's starting quiet and getting louder. That's the crescendo. And then if I turn it over, it's starting loud and getting quiet, which is the decrescendo, the opposite of crescendo. So over here would be our forte, and over here would be our piano. And that's exactly what a rainstorm does. So, I don't know about you guys, but I love seeing all those things where piano and forte and allegro and adagio, remember them? Allegro and adagio, allegro the horse, adagio the turtle, allegro is fast, adagio is slow, piano we know is quiet, forte we know is loud. I love seeing how all those music terms are outside in nature. So let's grab some instruments. We're about to do a song about thunder and lightning. Okay? Remember our leftover dish with some lentils in it? Perfect rain. Okay? Remember, we can be doing our thunder with our wooden spoon and the lid of a leftover dish, or with our wooden spoon and the dish itself. Okay? Now to make thunder sound and maybe a rain sound. Okay, when it's raining really hard. So you guys have all these different ways to accompany this song that is simply called Thunder and Lightning. Okay? I wrote this song when my kids were really little because I loved thunder. I don't know, there's something about thunder that is like so exciting to me. It's like, whoa, the sky is really talking to us. But not everybody loves thunder. Sometimes it's really scary. Okay, do you have your instruments ready? We're going to start out with the thunder. It's going to go boom, boom, boom. And then the lightning is going to go zoom, zoom, zoom. And then the raindrops are going to go drip, drip, drop. So make sure that you're making a difference between the forte sounds and the piano sounds. You ready? My guitar will help. Thunder in the sky goes boom, boom, boom. Lightning in the sky goes zoom, zoom, zoom. Raindrops from the sky go drip, drip, drop. My heartbeat goes flip, flip, flop. Lightning is so scary, lighting up the room. Then we hear that thunder making all those moves. The sky is full of clouds, the rain begins to fall. Thunder makes that great big noise, but raindrops' noise is small. Oh, thunder in the sky goes boom, boom, boom. Lightning from the sky goes zoom, zoom, zoom. Raindrops from the sky go drip, drip, drop. My heartbeat goes flip, flip, flop. Lightning is so scary, lighting up the room. Then we hear that thunder making all those moves. The sky is full of clouds, the rain begins to fall. Thunder makes that great big noise, but raindrops' noise is small. Besides the thunder and the rain, there is, of course, the wind out there. And when we are together, I usually bring my big blue wind sheet and we open it up as big as we can and everyone sits around it and holds on to the wind. And we sing this wind song from Israel. We'll start out in English so you know what we're singing. Okay, and some of you might remember this. It goes, how the wind is blowing, slowly, slowly, slowing. Suddenly it's very fast, faster, 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 fast. And then it blows past. Ruach, ruach, ruach. Rega lo yanuach. Nia nua nia na, nia nua nia na. Ukvairaga. So if you noticed, that song was quiet, piano, and loud, forte. It was also slow, adagio, and fast, allegro. And we could also do the notes. To do these notes, though, I need to teach you some new notes. So, we, of course, met ta, and we met titi, and we met tafatefe. Ta is a quarter note, also known as one and. Titi is 2/8 notes, also known as one and. Tafatefe are 4/16 notes, known as one to anda. And now I want you to meet ta-a. Ta-a is a half note, and it is twice the time as ta. And it equals one and, two and, okay? And our wind song has a ta-a in it. Now you can also see our wind song starts piano, it goes forte, and then it goes piano again. So we can sing this song 3 ways now. We can sing it in English, we can sing it in Hebrew, and we can sing it in music language. And we're going to go piano, forte, piano. Ready? How the wind is blowing, slowly, slowly, slowing. Suddenly it's very fast, faster, 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 fast. And then it blows past. Ruach, 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 rega lo yanuach. Nia nua nia na, nia nua nia na. Ukvar yiraga. Ti, 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 ta, ta. Ti, 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 ta, ta. Tafa-tefa, tafa-ti, tafa-tefa, tafa-ti. Ti, 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 ta. Tafa-ti is also something that we haven't learned yet. It's a combination of tafa-tefa and titi. It takes half of each and puts them together. That's a whole other story. But that is our song about piano and forte and titi and ta and tafa-tefa and ta-a. So forte and piano are, of course, very much a part of nature, right? There's the rain, there's the thunder, there's the wind, there's birds, there's animals out there, there's all kinds of things that make noise. And sometimes they're being very loud, like the frog that was awake outside my bedroom window the other night. And sometimes they're very quiet. On a day like today when it is kind of windy, but it's a gentle wind, so it's a piano wind. So of course forte and piano are part of nature. They're also part of our lives, right? There are times when we're very loud, and then there are other times when we're quiet. And this is an old story that my grandfather used to kind of tell me. He never told me the story, but he used just one little part of the story whenever I would whine and complain, okay? I don't know about you guys, But even now, sometimes I whine and complain, okay? And when I was little and I whined and complained, my grandfather used to say to me, you know, it could be worse. You could have to live with your cow. And I was like, Grandpa, I don't have a cow. What are you talking about? I live in a suburb and I don't have a cow. What are you talking about? Now, my grandfather had come to this country in 1915. No, sorry, wrong. My grandfather came to this country in 1911 when he was 16 years old. And he came from Russia. And the small little village that he came from in Russia was a place where everybody had their own animals, okay? They all had cows and goats so that they could milk them to make milk and cheese. They had chickens and hens and roosters so that they could have eggs. And of course, every once in a while, they would slaughter the cow or the goat or the rooster or the chicken so that they could have meat every once in a while. They did not eat a lot of meat, but every once in a while, they would have to kill one of the animals and then they would have their meat. But everyone had these animals and they also had very small houses, okay? And every once in a while, you had to bring the animals inside the house if it got so cold outside that the animals couldn't stay outside. So my grandfather used to say, stop whining. It could be worse. You could have to live with your cow. And like I said, I never understood what he was talking about until I was big and I actually learned this story. And I love this story because it's all about complaining and whining. But it's also about keeping our perspective. Like right now, we're kind of stuck. We're kind of inside our houses. It's Corona season. But it could be a lot worse. And obviously, we're seeing on the news cases where people are actually getting sick, and so it is worse. So this is a humorous look at reminding us not to whine and complain when we don't really have a reason. But it's also about piano and forte. Now, do you guys remember our shakers that we made from tiny little leftover dishes with a little bit of lentils or rice or couscous or something inside to make that sound? Or if you have a shaker or a maraca, you could use this. And we're going to tell this story from Russia called It Could Always Be Worse, but we're going to tell it with puppets. And I want you to notice how things get louder and louder, okay? This is pretty much what my grandfather looked like. He didn't generally wear such fancy shirts, but this was what his hair was like. He was absolutely one of those people with bad hair days. But of course, I loved him no matter what. So, once there was an old man who lived in one small room. Everything seemed so noisy, it made him want to fume. Well, the bed creaked, and the floor squeaked. The leaves rattled, and the shutters clattered. Well, the old man needed help. He simply could not sleep. He went to see a wise woman. She said, bring inside your sheep. What? A sheep? She said, uh-huh, a sheep. So now, hang on. The bed squeaked, and the floor creaked. The leaves rattled, and the shutters clattered, and the sheep ba, ba. All right, now this is the place in the story where I need extra people. Well, the old man needed help. He was feeling a little wonky. The wise woman told him this: go bring inside your donkey. What? A donkey? She said, yeah, So now, the bed squeaked, squeaked, and the floor creaked, creaked. The leaves rattled, rattled, and the shutters clattered, clattered. The sheep baa, baa, and the donkey ee, ah. Well, the old man needed help. He thought he'd go to sleep in his boat. The wise woman told him this: now bring inside your goat. What? My goat too? She said, So now, the bed squeaked, squeaked, and the floor creaked, creaked. The leaves rattled, rattled, and the shutters clattered, clattered. The sheep baa, baa, and the donkey hee-haw, and the goat ma, ma. Well, the old man needed help. He was feeling out of luck. The wise woman told him this: go bring inside your duck. What? A duck too? And she said, yeah, So, now, the bed squeaked, squeaked, and the floor creaked, creaked. The leaves rattled, rattled, and the shutters clattered, clattered. The sheep baa, baa, and the donkey hee-haw. The goat meh, meh, and the duck quack, quack. Oh my goodness. Well, the old man needed help. He needed a little booster. The wise woman told him this: hey, bring inside your rooster. Oh, what? A rooster? Yes, a rooster. So now, the bed squeaked, squeaked, and the floor creaked, creaked. The leaves rattled, rattled, and the shutters clattered, clattered. The sheep baa, baa, and the donkey hee-haw. The goat ma, ma, and the duck, hang on, quack, quack, and the rooster cock-a-doodle-doo. Oh my goodness. Well, the old man needed help. His house was just too loud. The wise woman told him this: now bring inside your cow. A cow? Hey, this was my grandfather's cow that he was talking to me about. So now, the bed squeaked, squeaked, and the floor creaked, creaked. The leaves rattled, rattled, and the shutters clattered, clattered. The sheep baa, baa, and the donkey hee-haw. The goat ma, ma, and the duck quack, quack. The rooster cock-a-doodle-doo, and the cow moo, moo. Well, The old man needed help. His house was just too loud. He went back to that wise woman. She said, now I'll tell you how. Put the sheep and the donkey out on the farm. Put the goat and the duck out in the yard. Put the rooster and the cow back in the barn. So now the bed still squeaks and the floor creaks. The leaves rattle, rattle, and the shutters clatter, clatter. But it feels so quiet. I love that story about how noise and quiet are so relative, and there are times when something being loud bothers us when it's really not that loud. And then when we get some perspective, we realize it wasn't really that bad and it wasn't that loud. But there are lots of other musical stories about forte and piano. And this one comes from a story from Sweden. And it's called Fairies and Giants, because of course in stories we have fairies and giants. And I'm pretty sure you guys can guess who are the loud ones, who are the quiet ones. So this is a game. Everybody pretend you are a fairy. And if you are going to play an instrument with it, choose something very quiet, okay? Here we go. Fairies flying here and there, fairies laughing everywhere, fairies flying through the trees, till the giants come to eat. Oh no, it's the giants! Running, 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 hide. Jump into a hollow tree and hide down there inside. Deep inside a hollow tree, here we fairies sip our tea. We'll stay here till the giants leave, hiding oh so quietly. They're gone. We can come out and fly around again, but we're still gonna be quiet. Fairies flying here and there, fairies laughing everywhere, fairies flying through the trees, till the giants come to eat. They're back, run! Running, 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 hide. Jump into a hollow tree and hide down there inside. Deep inside a hollow tree, there we fairies sip our tea. We'll stay here till the giants leave, sitting oh so quietly. They're gone. We can come out, but we're still gonna be quiet. Fairies flying here and there, fairies laughing everywhere, fairies flying through the trees, till those giants come to eat. Run! Running, 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 hide. Jump into a hollow tree and hide down there inside. Deep inside the hollow tree, here we fairies sip our tea. We'll stay here till the giants leave, sitting oh so quietly. And they're gone again. And you can keep that game going for as long as you like. And you can have two instruments. You can have your quiet instrument for when the fairies are sitting or flying around. And you can have a big loud instrument for when the giants are running. So that is our second lesson about Forte the elephant, who means loud, and Piano the mouse, who means quiet. And we have lots and lots and lots more things that we could do with forte and piano, but for our next lesson, we are going to go on and learn about staccato the frog and legato the fish. And they are going to take us all over the world to lots of different wonderful places. So have a great rest of your day or your evening, whenever it is you're watching this. And stay tuned for staccato and legato. And let's just sing a kind of loudish goodbye song. Didn't we have fun? Didn't we have fun? Didn't we have fun? Let's do it again. We gotta say goodbye. Gotta say goodbye.